Here I am today with a message from the Most High God that He has sent to you, especially to the nation of the United States of America. The message, I put it out there a few days ago on the social media ministry pages, Prophet Aliyah Benjamin on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It has been out there for a number of days now. This goes to the nation of America. We thank God for the far that He has brought you and for every other thing He has done for the nation. The times the nation has entered in are times where surely Christians need to, the church at large needs to pray for whatever it is that is happening in the nation. In the days to come, in a few days to come actually, in a short while, if that's what I may say, you're going to see the current president, Biden. His health is going to fail him. But this is not something that the Lord has intended. It's something that man has intended. It's like man-made, because clearly we all know that at this point his coming to power was not the will of the Lord, but because man failed somewhere. So in the days to come, you're going to see his health failing him. And when you shall see this, the lady who happens to be, I think the vice, Kamala, will take over power. Now, you need to pray for Biden because I see the plans of his assassination. It will look, he's going to be killed. There's a plot to kill him. I cannot reveal much more into details, but you should pray for him because it is not the will of the Lord for man to die. So you should keep praying for him, but in the near future, that's what's going to happen. And you'll see the lady Kamala take over. And even as though she takes over, it will not be for long, because the Lord is doing a new thing for the nation of America. A familiar face that was there before is going to rise up and he will take over. When the time comes right, I shall reveal to you the face I'm talking about. But for now, pray for the nation of the United States because I see the president going off very soon.
U.S. President Joe Biden has tested positive for COVID-19. It comes arguably at a bad time for him. He's 81 and under a lot of pressure within his own party to step down because of the age. He had to cancel an appearance at an event in Las Vegas that he was set to speak at, a conference of Latino Americans in Nevada. It's a crucial swing state and was last time around and will be this time around. Joe Biden won it in 2020 by about 2%. This time he is behind Donald Trump in the polls. The White House releasing a statement that reads in part, earlier today, following his first event in Las Vegas, President Biden tested positive for COVID-19. He is vaccinated and boosted, and he is experiencing mild symptoms. The White House further saying that Biden will now go back to his home state of Delaware, where he is going to self-isolate and carry out his duties.
So, in the days to come, you're going to see his health failing him. And you'll see the lady Kamala take over. And even as though she takes over, it will not be for long. Because the Lord is doing a new thing for the nation of America. A familiar face that was there before is going to rise up. And he will take over.
Good evening. It has been an astounding day in American politics. Joe Biden is surrendering after failing to crush the rebellion in his own party. He announced he will not run for a second term.
President Joe Biden has just announced that he is dropping out of the 2024 presidential race. In a stunning letter that was just released moments ago by his campaign on X, formerly known as Twitter, Biden wrote, quote, that it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term.
Now, more on Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the front runner for the Democratic presidential nomination. After President Biden stepped aside, he endorsed the VP, and so far, dozens of members of Congress have followed suit.
This morning, all eyes on Vice President Kamala Harris. President Biden endorsing his VP as the Democratic nominee, and 59-year-old Harris accepting.
I, Kamala Devi Harris, do solemnly swear.
She made history as the first woman to serve as vice president after blazing new trails in public service.